Hey now friends, and welcome to my channel. Can you hear me now? Because I finally got my new mic in. I've been working on the settings, so I'm hoping I have them right. So if you have any feedback, please let me know in the comments. Okay, so today we're going to be talking holiday plates. Um, so you might wonder, why are we going to talk about that this early? So, if you want to do fall nail designs and you're wanting to do that, say September, you're going to need time to get anything ordered that you want and let it get shipped here on time. Also, um, they Maniology does like a gift box type thing for Halloween and Christmas. So it's kind of like, so last year's box was like this box of magic. So it's like a gift box, and then inside it had, let's see, like, looks like 5 plates, 3 polishes, a small plate holder, a stamper, a small nail mat, I think some glitter or jewels, something like that. Um, that's just what I can kind of see here. I think there's like some type of nail tool as well. Now, I didn't get the box for either one because they're like, I'm gonna say, I'm thinking like 90, $95. The reason is because it has a whole collection of the holiday, like the whole Halloween collection they have, or the whole Christmas theme they have. So there's a lot in it. I just did not get it. So first of all, this is what I put my plates in. And it looks a lot bigger than it actually is in person on screen. But this is actually smaller than like a notebook, like you'd use for school. And so you open it like this. Let me have to move it and then come back. Okay, so they have some that are like the small ones that fit like a plate on either side of the page. Then they have one that's kind of more, uh, it's not hardback, it's softback. And I think it has like the actual notebook rings, as to where this one is like more hardback, and it has like, you can fit plates front and back all the way through. And when I was deciding what I wanted, I went with this one also because see how it has they have this kind of hardware. It to me will hold this in place much better than the others. I tried to even make my own, and that was a complete fail because the plates were so heavy, they were just sagging out of the notebook I was using. So I'm super glad I got this one. Let me look to see how many plates it actually is supposed to hold. Hold on. Okay, it says it has 48 slots. Um, so it's very sturdy, and I like that it just looks nice, like when it's put away. So when I was talking about the small ones, they're like these, and that's the one I have. And then the one that was like, this is just like you can add on these are the plastic things for the one that has the rings on it. So just wanted to show you that. Okay. Now that notebook I use for this one's for my holiday ones, and then I have a second one that is for all my other plates, which is of course more filled than this one. Let me zoom in here just a second. Okay, so I'm going to start with my fall plates. And I'll tell you too, when I'm looking to get a plate, I'm looking like, okay, how many manis can I get out of it? Is there anything else I can use it for, like say, that's not seasonal? So this one's M022. I liked that this one had, the larger image, or you could pick individuals. It has acorns, leaves, some clouds, a deer, little rabbit, bird. So just different things. I really liked the pumpkin. I liked this little where it says fall here. Okay, and I'm gonna try to not bore you guys too much, but this is one mani I did with this plate. So I used, excuse me, try to. I used the deer. I used, let's see which one is that? This image. I used some acorns, and this was just a basic mani. When I say that, I just mean I didn't reverse stamp. I just picked it up in one color. Also, when you have, multiple, then you can kind of piece together off of different plates. So then I have plate M076. So with this one, you have pumpkins here. So this could be fall or Thanksgiving. Um, these cups here, you could do like a hot chocolate, tea, winter, fall. You can even use the little oranges separately if you wanted. Also, this is a layering plate on some of these images right here. So you would pick these up in whatever, let's say you pick them up in orange. Okay, lay it down, and then you'd go back and pick these up in a, say, black or white, whatever color you chose, on top of this image. And of course, you can play with like different colors for the leaves, or um, just do the pumpkins, or just do the leaves. It's up to you. Okay, so for this one here, I did this mani last year. So I did do the layering. This is a separate plate. We'll get to that one. So, okay, then we have this plate, M425. So, let's see, this here is a layered stamp. This over here is a layered stamp. Again, you can use the leaves for fall, pumpkin for Thanksgiving. It has a deer, hedgehog, owl. You could use those for really any mani you wanted to. Has some plants and potted plants, different leaves. So there's different things you could use this one for. Okay, so those are my three, technically what I consider fall plates. However, like I said, you can use other plates, as well. So as we go, I'll explain. Okay, now we're going to talk Halloween plates. So I have this one in 158. So this pumpkin here is the one I used. Sorry about that. Had a call come in. Okay, I used this pumpkin here, right there for that. So again, that could be fall or Thanksgiving. Okay, so you have like the mummy. You could put the eyes. You can use these faces to put on the pumpkin. So you could use this as even like a little like gothic nails, which I did use for a mini on my daughter. So these faces here you could use with this or just on their own. Let's see. Yeah, it's got a lot of little cute things and some little sayings. Okay, now we have plate M254. Now, typically, at, at first I was like, oh, I just need one Halloween plate or two. And then it's like you see all the other cute ones, you're like, oh, I need those too. But it's hard because, typically you can fit, unless you're changing your mini out, more than once a week. So for October, like you could get four, say, manis. And so it's hard to fit everything in. So I try to not go overboard as far as many holiday plates per holiday, but especially Christmas as my downfall. So, but we'll get to that. So this one got all the little faces, uh, spider web, moon. Like it had a whole little scene here. Some bats. So let me show you a couple things I did with that because this one's pretty fun. Well, they're all fun, but this one I'll show you. Okay, so I used some of these faces over here to do like this. So I enjoyed that. Then let's see, I used these little pumpkins right here, plus off of that plate I just showed you, it says trick or treat on there, and did like this little thing. Okay, so I used the tree and the fence here, and I did like a whole scene, and this was for actually for Thanksgiving, and I had a one that had the round thing for like adding the sun. So I try to think outside of the plate whenever I'm getting plates. Okay, now I have plate M311. So I loved the little candy corns. It's got some ghost with costumes on. I really liked these picture frames, and then you can put your little creepy guy in there. Has some sayings. This one says trick or treat right here too. Um, so with that one, I used some of, let's see, I used this guy and this frame, and I picked up one of the, I think it is this little acorn, sorry, candy corn. Nope, it was this one. And I did this Manny. So that was fun. And the bats, they came off of that plate I just showed you right here. Has the bats right there. So again, you can mix and match them. Super fun. Okay, and then if you wanted, I also have plate M064. Now I got this for the script here, but you like I used this to do my Beauty and the Beast nails. You could use this for Halloween as well. You could use it for like the bugs on here. You could use the spider web for Halloween. It's got a castle, so that could be Halloween, or for if you're doing like a Disney princess type nail. It's got birds. So you could use that for Halloween, or just goth nails, or it's got trees here. These would be good for fall. So when getting plates, kind of think about different things you can do with them. So those are my Halloween plates. Do I have a favorite? See, that's tough because I really liked the pumpkins on here. I like the faces on here. And then I like the frame on here. So I don't know if I have a favorite of those, but you could get by with just using, with one plate for that whole season if you wanted to. Okay, and then for Thanksgiving, I have M023. So I mixed this in with some of my fall plates. It's got leaves you can layer, pear you can layer. There's several layering places on here. You could layer the turkey, which the turkey and the pumpkin's the main reason I wanted this plate. Okay, so this is where that many, or this plate comes in. Got the turkey, leaves, pumpkin. Also, that's where that turkey, no, is that turkey? Oh, this turkey right here. Right there. So since it has some fruits on there, you could use that for, you know, some other Manny that you want to do. It says blessed, grateful, give thanks. So like the sayings. Okay, so I've also missed some of the, this was one of the Halloween Mannies. And I think this is a mixture of the plates. And then this one, it had same Manny, but it has Bewitch. Okay, this one also, I think this is actually, that's one plate. All these images came from one plate. Okay, and these are just the plates that I have. They have many plates that I do not have. So, and you may like something that I don't like. May have something you don't like. It's just, so go look to see what else they have because you may find something you prefer more. Let's start. Now we're going into Christmas. Now we're going to get in trouble because I got several because I love Christmas time and I love Christmas nails. So, first plate I'm going to show you is M168. And I didn't get this one at first. I came back to get it because look at the little elves. So you can put these little faces on the elf the way you want. Over here it has winter, holly jolly, happy holidays. Then you got snowflakes, bells, gnomes. You could use that for just a gnome Annie. It doesn't have to be Christmas. Um, Holiday sweaters, that could be for winter, doesn't have to be Christmas. So honestly, if you don't have any little elf on any of your plates, I'm gonna say get this one because this is fun. Let me show you, pull it up and show you what I did with this one. Okay, that's this one. And it was so fun, so cute. I really enjoyed that. I actually, for the thumb, had made my own little snow globe out of different plates that I have. So again, keep those kinds of things in mind, little things you can do. Okay, now we have plate M341. This one's also super fun. I like the snowmen. There's a couple of them, I think. Yeah, there's one over here. An angel, some animals, it's a little penguin, Santa, presents, Santa going down the chimney. This says ho ho ho. Okay, this, you could use this for, it's like a cup of hot chocolate. You can use that for winter. It's got the Christmas trees, the winter clothing, the hollies, snowflakes. This is cute for the doing either a present or candy cane Manny. So I'll show you some of that. Okay, so with this plate, I did this Manny. I know this one turned out a little wonky, but that's okay. But it was super cute, and I just added like the little red nose to Rudolph. Super fun. Okay, so yeah, I really like this plate too. Do I think you need this one? Yes, because look, it's got Santa Claus. You gotta have Santa Claus. And if you want the snowman and all that. Again, they have other plates. They probably have, these as well, something like it. So this is just what I have. Okay, then I have this plate, M171. Okay, so first I fell in love with it for the gingerbread house. It's got all the variety of trees, more snowflakes. Okay, I love that it had the ornaments. You can use this line right here um, for like a separate mani. So you could have it, stamp it and like turn it a certain way to like have little kind of like strings are hanging down. You can apply, a separate image of what you want to make it look like, garland or a lights or stars or whatever. And the stockings, love those too. Okay, so this one was my thumbnail. So I used one of the trees from this plate. Then this, I used the stockings and some ornaments. And so on the garland I did, this one is one of these. And then the other, I actually pieced this together to make like a fluffy garland. So that was a lot of fun. So yeah, I really love this plate as well. Again, Christmas is my downfall, so okay. Then one of their newer plates that was released last year at Christmas time, M416. Okay, so it has, here, let me clean it off and I'll come right back. Okay, now you can see it. So this has a layered image for, it has like little tree lights, just bigger like starlights. Then you have, so these two are layered, they go together, or they don't. You could just use this one, which I did, and reverse stamp it. Then it has the star ones. Then you have where you could do like French Manny. Then it has this star tree, like a tree of lights, then just random light strings. And then these are super fun. Okay, so you could use this to do a snow globe. And this I've used for using for in that Beauty and the Beast. I used it to do my glass globe for the rose, and the bottom for to use as a, what did I do with the bottom? Maybe I used a different bottom. I can't. No, I think I did use anyway. You know, you could do different things. So this is super fun. Okay, so for the tree, I did this mani. For the different lights and the globe, I used, or I did this mani. Um, Now, I couldn't fit the end on this one, but that's okay. I was still fine with it because my nails were short. And then I just reverse stamped my lights. So again, I'm like, oh, you kind of need this plate because this is very different, unique. And then of course for the lights, but that's, my opinion. Then my last Christmas plate. Now I consider these also for winter, so I did winter manis with these as well. This is was released last year as well, M417, and I love this plate. I love all of them, but this one is just, I don't know. I love the gingerbread man, and they are layered stamps. Has a tree to layer stamp, uh, stocking, the little gingerbread house. Got this cup. You can use that for Christmas or winter. These are here's to be layered. Got cookies, gingerbread man and star cookies. Um, Little gingerbread houses, different like mugs. This is a layered stamp. This is also way super fun. You do, again, I think you need this one too, but you know, I know we have to be careful of we can't get all the things, but it is fun. So this is the mani I did with that one. You can use whatever colors you want. This is just what I did at this particular time. This one, that's my thumbnail. Has a little gingerbread man and oh snap, little gingerbread house. So this is the oh snap. And then I picked up this little gingerbread house to do that. Now also on one of those plates, that the one that had the snowman, I did this. It was a winter mani because I just did not have the time to fit all the manis I wanted for Christmas. So I just started doing them uh, for winter time. So this one I kind of, it's not the greatest, but I try to make a winter scene. So I'd use the moon off of, I think that was off the Halloween plate. And then I have one that has dots for the snow, and then I use like the trees off of one of them. Okay, this is another winter mani. I used the plate that has the different mugs. It might have been, actually it was this one. And this mug here was off the fall plate. So you can do all kinds of fun things. This one is my thumbnail, was one of the ones that had the winter clothes. Okay, so I think that's all my Christmas winter plates. Do you need them? Yes, you need them all. all of them. They're so fun. But again, they do have others. Oh, they do have one that's a penguin they released last year, and it has some layered stamping on it. I didn't get it just because I had so much I was already wanting to do. But it is super cute, so you might, just go in there and look for ones you like. So I'll move these out the way and be back. Okay, now for, well, you could use these for multiple things. So let me start with this one, ILM342. So this can be for New Year's, 4th of July. I used this image on my Galaxy nail recently. It says New Year, New Me. You could use it anything that you want for like fireworks theme. Then I have ILM079. Oh, okay, let me clean this off. Hold on. Okay, so again, you could do New Year's, 4th of July. This could go for birthday Manny, winter, it's like a little champagne bottle, so something of celebration. The clock, I use this to try to do, hold on, let me find it. First of all, I'll show you, this was some of the fireworks. They didn't turn out so great, but because my base color was kind of a gritty polish, very beautiful color. It's like black with a bunch of different colored glitters in it, but it was gritty, so it didn't set the way I wanted it to, but still fun. Okay, so for that clock, I did like this sort of I was calling it kind of steampunk type image because I don't have a steampunk plate, but anyway, I put it on there. Also, that owl from one of those other fall plates, I used him on this one. That's the same Manny. That's a thumb for it. Also, this one would be great for Mardi Gras because it's got the little mask here, and it's got some of the mask here as well, at least one of them. So, again, just think about the other things you can do. So those are my two firework um, plates. Okay, also for say like Valentine's Day, um, the plates I have so many plates that have hearts on them, so I just use those. Some of them say love, so I pieced together my own Valentine. So it doesn't have to be a specific plate, for that holiday, but you can use other plates that you have, to piece that, together. Okay, same thing with this one. This was just basic stamping, and this was for St. Patrick's Day. And I just used plates I had and pieced together, had a rainbow, make a wish. So, oh, just found one of my Christmas ones. Had the candy canes, and it had a little doodad. It was like a little, it's not a Christmas tree. I don't know what to call it, but that was the candy canes and the hollies. I kind of got everything mixed together, so I'm trying to go make sure I've gone through to show you everything we've been talking about. This was another one for Valentine's Day. I pieced it together with what I have. I did this for Valentine's Day with their bows and ribbons plate, and also some hearts that I already had. This was Mardi Gras nails with a different plate. It's not even a holiday plate, it's just I used it for that because it had like these bead images. And then I used my lettering plate I've had in one of my other videos to place out Mardi Gras. Okay, now let me show you my two Easter plates. So this is M189, and this was my first one because it has the peeps. I wanted those. Now, this is a layered image here. So is this one. And so is the eggs. I didn't realize that at the time. This was before I knew about layered stamping. So now that I know, I'm like, oh, now I can do so much more. So I liked it that it had the little basket, has jelly beans. Um, I liked the little eggs that have the ears. This one's a little chicken. Okay, so I'll show you some stuff I did with this. Okay, this was with this plate. I used that little chicken. I used this little cracked chicken image. Now these I made them look like robin's eggs, and I did the dots on my own. Now I'd try to do the jelly beans. This was a first time try, and this one looks crazy. It didn't it didn't look great, but I like it. Is this one? Where you at? Yep, Hoppy Easter and Honey Bunny. I like that. Then I used just this, and I just did some Easter baskets. This one, Egg Hunt, same plate. Also same plate. This was the first one I had, so I just kept reusing this plate. Honey Bunny with my jacked up carrot. Okay, and then I started getting into my mixed plates because this one I added this last Easter, M287. So I really like these two images. It's got the bunnies, little chicken, basket, and you can piece together. This part's layered. You can use this for the ground, grass. The hunt is on. Easter greetings. Got little tiny bunnies. So I pieced both of those together. Did this Manny. That's the thumb. Hoppy Easter. Okay. This is this plate. Love Spring, which is off of this image here. Okay, so those are my two Easter plates. I think you could, use either or. And that's all of my holiday plates. But again, you could use other plates to put in place of that. And I do, again, this is just my holiday one. I haven't even, I'm plan to go through all my other ones with you another time. But I did want to get a head start on showing you the holiday plates. Let me pull this up real quick. Trying to make sure if I've missed, anything that I wanted to show you guys. Because some of these are different. Like this is off of one of their other plates that has like some fairies, and I just did it in black. I was still pretty early on to learning to nail stamp. So right now I'm just kind of showing you ones that are not holiday related. So one of their butterfly plates. Also butterfly plate. This was spring, and I could go and like recreate some of this with you guys. If there's anything you're interested in. This was one of my mermaid plates. This was also before reverse stamping. I did some Barbie princess nails, piecing together off of like 3 different plates. It was fun. I like that one. I'm still flipping through to see if there's anything else. I mean, there's a lot. Let me pause for a minute. I did these super fun fairy nails. I love fairies. And this is literally the one plate that I have outside of Maniology because I wanted fairies like this so bad. But that's the only plate I have outside of Maniology. but I used their polishes to do it. Okay, I did these like kind of like a hippie type theme. There's flowers, different colors. Let's see, that's the thumb. Oh, actually, these were I used Sharpies on this, which is another video I'd like to do for you. This was also Sharpies, and it was one of their newer plates that have the not MXM box. It was just the plate, a plate itself that they have. It has dragonflies and butterflies together. That was the thumbnail. This one was terrible. It just, this did not work out at all. I was trying to do a specific glass look, and it did not. This is one of the ones I'd like to redo at some point. You know, just learning from different things that I, over time. This was that birthday mini I did. I used that same plate that was on the dragonfly butterflies to basically try. There's a bear on there, and I try to make my own Care Bears. Um, yeah, they don't look like Care Bears, but look, they're the colors, right? I tried. It just didn't work out quite the way I wanted. Okay, this I definitely want to redo with y'all. This was super fun. This has probably got to be in one of my top 3 favorite manis I've done. Um, so I've got one specific plate just to do this bridge image. And then I used that other plate to do the dragonflies. And I used another one to do the lily pad. And I think even one more to do like this long stem thing here. But that one, you can see it better there. I just love that one. I don't know what it is about it. I just really had a lot of fun with it. But I do want to recreate that one with you guys. These are just some flowers I added to it on the thumbnail with the dragonfly. Then of course this is what my screensaver is, or screensaver, my little image thing. I loved this because I love the Little Mermaid. So that was the thumb to it. Yeah, and the other ones have been ones I've done for you on camera, or ones that I just don't have included on my little album right here. I'll have to go through later and see if I come across anything else. But yeah, I just wanted to let this give you guys a head start. You know, if there's something you're interested for the holidays coming up, or if you're going to be looking into getting their Halloween box or their Christmas box, be prepared ahead of time, be saving up for it if that's something you're looking forward to. And again, just get on their website and see if, there's something else you'd rather have that I don't have. And um, yeah, I hope this was helpful. I know it's long. Just wanted to show you all the holiday plates I have and the manis I did with them. Maybe you can find something fun you'd like to do. So thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for all your support. If you don't mind, please give a like, subscribe, comment. I love interacting with you guys. I'll have my 10% off Miniology discount code listed in the description box. So until the next one, have a blessed day. Bye.